Oh, there we go. This docs report. Testing, MacOS Tahoe 26. I had to update all the phones. I had to do all the Apple devices. I'm an early adapter. I don't do beta, but if it comes out with it, plus I'm getting a phone today, so I have to, you have to have the same operating system. I'm guessing it's shipping with iOS 26. So I got to have my phone because I want to transfer everything over to it. So thank you so much. Acquired taste. Bateman. You should interview Bateman. Well, he's over on Watch Nicholas. Why doesn't Watch Nicholas interview him? And what's there to interview? We all saw it. We all knew what happened. The 9-year-old blew up on him. He couldn't take it. He has expectations. I like when he repeats himself, the 9-year-old. He goes, listen, I got nothing against him. Yeah, you do. You want him to be loyal. Well, why don't you tell him that up front? Oh, he should have known that. How does he know that? How's the music? Let's see, Floodland. Anyone home? I'm here. I'm here. Okay, it's good. Okay, the cult of the living dead is dying. This has been going on a long time. The cement boat has gone down. Floodland, I'm a Windows guy and Android guy. So was I for a while. And then once they got the Intel chip, then I decided to go with the Mac. And I'm glad I did, but it doesn't matter if it's Windows or Mac sometimes. If you've got, my Mac has software. When I grab clips, there's software. So I have to make sure that's available. I mean, it's still, what did you got here? Yeah, I put it up on X. Well, no, the original blow up, he took down the stream. And he wasn't really, he was just being a dick, you know, like he always is. You know, berating him like he should have known. He should have known, you know, and you've got to make up your mind. And then he had to devalue him and give him the boot. But it was really Bateman because he says, okay, then we're done. And you can tell, yeah, and this is what the guy was paying him. Now, how many of your employers, when you leave, you know, would put up your pay? So Bateman said, sorry you feel this way, mate. I have no ill will and wish you all the best moving forward. So 12 hours, 180 Aussie dollar. Well, that's $16 an hour, right? 180 divided by 12, isn't it? So, is that right? Yeah, 4 hours. Oh, wait a second. $180 divided by 12, right? It's 15 Aussie dollar. And 60 divided by 4 is 15, right? $15 Aussie dollar. Guess what the minimum wage is in Australia? It's $25, $24.95. Now he's in New Zealand, but still, Archie, you know, lowballs him, you know, gives him, and then he complains he had to take it out of his HELOC. A bunch of bullshit. $15 Aussie dollars, not American dollar. Dr. Bob says justice for Bateman. He should have done his homework before he went over there during his pre-employment interview. Say, Archie, why does everybody leave? And is it true you talk bad about them when they leave? You should have done a pre-interview. He was too needy. Acquired taste, that's $10 an hour. And he says he needs the money, Bateman. And he's going to, and I heard him on Watch Nicholas, he's going to get a Submariner and get out of here. Wait, I thought you needed the money. What are you doing with a Submariner? So how's the audio? Is the audio good? Because I got the wash going in the background, but I got to make sure. Some stuff said it wouldn't be compatible, but let me play a clip for you. Tell me if it, now it may be too loud, so because I've heard complaints on this, so I'm going to turn it to half. What do you think?
And obviously, I'm concerned about the crossover from that white racist sector I have been in.
Anybody hear anything? Let me check my settings. Oh, crap. Okay. Got that. Got that. Okay. What else do I need? I need... And they changed the icons, too, around. What am I... There it is. Make sure I have the Google. That's off. That's on. You should have heard that. I'm hoping you heard that. Crystal clear audio. What about the clip? Did you hear the clip? Too loud? Not too loud? What do you think?
This white man had came over and like invited me to this other sector. And mind you, old boy had been popping in and out on my panel for a minute. Who knows how long he been listening to me.
Ooh, what white boy would do that? Now, I'm guessing that she originally stumbled into the Watch Nicholas show. Tell me if I'm wrong. And the white boy that went over there and was listening, I'm thinking was Curly. Let's listen again.
This white man had came over and like invited me to this other sector. And mind you, old boy had been popping in and out on my panel for a minute. Who knows how long he been listening to me.
Yeah. Was he stalking you? Well, no, he was just listening. He invited you. So the first one you would involuntarily. But here's her problem. I'll tell you what her problem really is. Now, it's not too loud, right? Because I'm going half volume on it.
Like, yeah, by the way, like I'm a communist or whatever, for the record. Like, yeah, by the way, like I'm a communist or whatever, for the record.
Well, then how did Curly? All right, let's go with this one. Clip is good. It says Floodline very good with Carrie. Destro with Carrie. That's Carrie's clip. Gildan, hey, Uzi. The post office is hiring, and they surely pay more than 15 Aussie dollar. She was recruited by Uzi to go to Watch Nicholas. Then how did she end up on Curly's show? But as she stated, she's a commie. So what is a commie? They got to control everything. So she didn't like how the chat was going. She can't control it, so she bails out. And this woman can talk. She is rambling. She's a long-winded rambler, and it is excruciatingly painful to try to get a clip because she won't even breathe. She won't take a breath. And she won't concisely, and she'll jump around, you know. Guild. Hey, I like my chocolate dark too. I mean, come on. Oh, really? Well, so Distro. Carrie came into the arena from Uzi, and then Curly took her over to there. From my observation, from my seat, when she went from Watch Nicholas to the franchise club, that's like going from the pot to the fire. And of course, you're going to have a bad experience. but it's not a. What else did she have to say? She said something else. Here we go. Turn it down.
like my experiences over in that racist sector, that white racist sector I have been in.
Really? Well, we got people of color over here. You got HR. He's a person of color. So if you come in with a bad attitude, or you're looking for something to not like, I mean, you found it. And she's got her own channel. She's up right now. She's actually broadcasting right now. She had music on for a long while, but so the audio's good. You can hear my clips. Play the music. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't listen to it. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. She debated Tommy on the merits of communism. Oh yeah, it's worked all over the world. Oh, they're so happy. People are just so happy with it. Oh, Distro. She didn't want to hear it from HR. Now, a lot of people don't like HR. It's oh my printer just went. It's not because he's a person of color. He's annoying to some people. Can you hear that? Okay, that's probably because I rebooted the Wi-Fi. He's annoying. He's not funny. He can be funny, but he's not funny. And it's kind of gruesome that he wants his dad to die so he can collect the inheritance. So who came and rescued the 9-year-old last night? I'm trying to... suck a horn, come in, suck a horn, comes in, tries to warn the 9-year-old, hey, you go to Thailand, you better get that business license. Oh, no, it's a gray area. Yeah, a lot of criminals think that way. It's a gray area over there to work. What do you mean? And he tried to give the example that a CEO comes in and uses his laptop. Excuse me, you can be on vacation and but you're over there living and working. That would be interesting show material if you get arrested. That would be very interesting. 14 people watching. I got to try my camera at some point because I don't know. Like I say, I'm a new adapter, and they got to work out the bugs. But I don't do beta, but I'll do if they come out with macOS Tahoe 26. Then I put it on. It's on the Apple TVs too. Very good. Let's see. What else do I got? What else did she say? It's excruciating. It's just terrible trying to get a clip from her. What is this? No, that's not it. Let's see. Do I have any more carries? I think that's it. I just got 4. And of course, the 9-year-old couldn't say goodbye to his employee privately. He had to publicly go after him, degrade him, because he wants to make it sure everybody knows that I got rid of him. He didn't walk away. He really walked away, because Archie asked for an answer. He said, "Okay, I guess I got to go. I'm going." Then he came back. And he still couldn't stop talking about him. And he'll continue to talk to you about you, Bateman, because you involved yourself with an undiagnosed personality disorder. And now you're going to get the consequences. Let's see. What else can I do? Loud and clear. Well, that's the big thing. But I also had to update my audio software. And when I get clips, we'll see what happens. Because that clip I had already gotten from the other operating system. Okay, let's see. I can't listen to her. She's all over the place. She rambles and she's long-winded. Yeah, I can't listen. No comments? Any comments? I didn't really prepare a show. I just wanted to test the software. But back to Mr. Bateman. Sorry you feel this way, mate. I have no ill will and wish you all the best moving forward. He didn't say that to you, did he? He's not gracious at all. You can be gracious. He doesn't know how to be gracious. You're either valuable to him or you're not. If you're not valuable, he has to discard you. And are you going to miss that tremendous pay of 15 Aussie dollars? Minimum wage in Australia is $24.95. I don't know what it is in New Zealand. But you can't get a job over there doing something, anything. Anything. I mean, you really got to be down and out to work for Archie. And I understand Lux Report, but if you're going to sales or something, you know. What's that word? White height or something? How does she know that? If she's looking, if you want to look for racism, you know, she's projecting. She's projecting. Dr. Bob Nahmer, Carrie keeps saying everyone in the chat is white. How would she know that? Seems like racism to me. Yeah, well, listen, she doesn't have her head screwed on, right? I mean, we all know that. How do you know that, Lex? How do you know that? Because this is what it is.
Like, yeah, by the way, like, I'm a communist or whatever, for the record.
And then what are you doing in this country? Go to a communist country. Try vacation in a communist country. See what it's like. See how they treat you. All right, I'm only going to do about 30 minutes. Anything else? I just wanted to come on and test my software. So Uzi initially recruited her over to watch Nicholas, correct? And then somehow Curly got a hold of her and took her over to the franchise club. All right. You know, this is not anything new. Howard Stern started all this. You know, you get the most outrageous people, the whack pack, remember that? And you showcase them. And I'm not going to call him the R word, but that's what Howard did. He made a great living out of it, made millions of dollars. He brought him on for other reasons too, but it was entertaining. People laughed at him, and so Uzi's out there looking for, and even Watch Nicholas says, we need guests. He wants to throw people on and let them bum fight or whatever, or the drama, or some really oddball ones. And Curly will do the same thing. That's not creativity. And that's not originality. It's just you're showcasing people that, you know, can't make it in life. Stephen L., top reporter in the Archieverse. Hi, Doc. Do you think Tanzil had a hand in planning the latest Batman drama because Tan said he was bored with Archie? No. He likes the drama. And he likes, you know, the chewing him out and all that stuff. What it really boiled down to, see, if you stayed up with it, the last couple times he was on doing his job, he was standing up to Archie. He was his own man. He was giving his point of view, and he wouldn't agree with Archie. You don't agree with the cult leader? No, Mike the Snake could have told him you gotta know how to play it. You got to make him look good. But he was disagreeing with him. I think he even said, I think what really hurt him is he was calling Bright Breguet, it's not a good brand. Now, once Archie heard that, he was deeply insulted because his collection, his watches, that's who he is. He doesn't have a healthy anything. So when you tell him that you're telling him you're really describing him. And then, of course, any pushback on him, he's got to devalue you and get rid of you. No, I don't think it was Tanzil. I think it was Archie. And he must have, people are screenshotting him the money. I watched Nicholas is cleaning his clock. He's getting the dollars. In fact, I was going to run that. I may run that today, take a look at it. Because Archie didn't bring in anything for a couple of days. And then he goes after the audience. He threatens the audience. You don't have to send anything in. I'll go do something else. I'd love to see that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Archie? Or Uber? I'd love to see that. And then he's going to go back to striking if you use his content. So immediately I put it up on X, and I'll continue to put it up on X. Dr. Bob's Nightmare thinks it may be a reasonable assumption that Tanzil had a hand in this. What do you think? Think behind the scenes, Tanzil says you got to get rid of Bateman, make it showy, go after him. He was agitated, but he was really waiting for Bateman to come around. He thought he could intimidate Bateman to, okay, gee, sorry, Arch, I'll stay here with you. You're the best, Archie. That's how you handle a narcissist. You just bow down to him. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wow, you're so smart. Oh, I didn't see it that way. Boy, you're so smart, and I'll stay here. That's what he wants to hear. Distro, everyone was tired of her by the time Curly got her. He thought he had a gem, but she just makes his show unwatchable. If she ever listens to this, Carrie, you gotta be concise. You gotta get your thoughts in line. You're all over the place, and then you're venting. You're tripping. Is that the street term, tripping? I feel this way, and I'm thinking they're thinking that way, and this way, and she's doing. Who wants to hear that? Get your thoughts straightened out, and then say something, and take a pause once in a while, so I can make a clip. No, the question is Mike the Snake going to come back now? Because his master, his leader, his cult leader needs him. So is Bateman gone from AC3 channel for a few days? No, he's gone. He better be gone if he's got any self-respect. He was beaten down by his employer publicly. See, if you're going to get rid of somebody, you do it behind the scenes. You call him up and say, listen, Bateman, I enjoy you having over here. You're good to be here, but I need a couple things from you. Stop disagreeing with me. I'm paying you. I'm your employer. You can give your opinion, but stay away from just say you don't have anything to say when it comes to my brigades. And you can't work for free over there because he's killing me for the super chats. I want people to come over here to pay to listen to you and me, not do it for free over there. And if you can't do that, I got to let you go. But do it behind the scenes. You don't do it publicly. And then you don't show his paycheck to everybody or his invoice for money. So, no, I think he's gone. And he's better off. We all knew it was coming. He's much better off. AD never calling. Hello, all. AD here, friend to many. Others, not so much. Why? Because friendships are based on respect, trust, integrity, kindness, and man code. Those are the requirements. I don't know that. I don't think a suckerhorn just comes over to pat the 9-year-old on the head, and they're there. They're all these bad people. Oh, you poor baby. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, a couple people told me that Suckerhorn didn't like Bateman, and he greased the wheels of Bateman's exit. Could be. Dr. Bob greets Patrick. Not many AC3 panelists have any self-respect. I'm really curious if Mike the Snake comes back. I mean, that would be terrible for Mike. But we'll see. We shall see. What else can I do? Let's see if my soundboard still works.
There are winners and there are losers. There will be far, far more members-only streams going forward as we seek quality over quantity. I'd rather have a stream with 10 or 15 great people than a stream with 50 or 100 people who don't matter. And no offense. I mean, there's high-quality viewers, and there are, different people.
More simply put,
there are winners and there are losers. That's what it's about, fuckers.
We like to call it here, keeping the grift alive.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Don't care. I care about me. That's it. 3 people I care about in this world. Me, myself, and I. That's it.
Beautiful.
And help fuel the grift jar.
But he's only been gone a week, right? I don't know. He may be the kind of guy, if he makes up his mind, he finally did it, but I kind of agree with you. Floodland, of course, Mike the Snake will come back, especially now. His leader needs him. Gildan, AC3 is most definitely in that loser category. Well, he's an undiagnosed personality disorder. That's the reason I call him the 9-year-old. You can't have gentleman agreements with a 9-year-old. They don't think like an adult or a responsible person. Just look at them when they eat ice cream. A 9-year-old is going to eat all he can stick in his face, like a dog. You know, if you keep putting food in front of a dog, he's going to eat it all. Here we go. AD never calling morons with no memory or guts to stand up for themselves who get suckered into repeating failed history are no friends of mine. Repeated self-inflicted wounds never heal. That's what it's all about, effers. Yeah, you learn your lesson and move on. But again, I think Watch Nicholas is similar to Archie. He doesn't care. He just wants the show to go. He wants to pull in some money. AD never calling Dr. Bob, miss you, brother. Okay, 30 minutes. I'm going to play this back. Check out the audio. Sam Davidson says, hi, docs. I just hope I can make clips. Let's see what I have for you over on X. In fact, I was sitting down when he was going after Bateman before he killed the stream. I had to get that, and I missed it. Let's see. The first one I said, I could see with Eddie. Now, Bateman, it doesn't click in your head. He still kind of goes after him when he comes back. 2 minutes, 55 seconds, and there's his invoice that he presented Archie. And it comes out to 15 Aussie dollars per hour. Minimum wage in Australia, $24.95, $24.95. Making much less than the minimum wage. The next one up here, Bateman is gone. 9-year-old threatens to strike anyone using his content, threatens to quit YouTube. Oh, I'd love to see that. What would he do? And then I got Commie Comet Carey careens through YouTube spewing boorish gibberish. 47 minutes of it. I was going to try to get clips. I can't. She doesn't stop talking. I can't get any clips, and then she switches around the subject. So I just put it all up there. Well, no, excuse me. I put up 47 minutes. I mean, she goes on longer than that, but it's just not worth the hassle trying to get a take a clip. And that's on X. AD never calling greets Sam. Sam greets AD. I sure hope my camera works. What about the weather, Lex? Oh, good question. 89 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be 32 degrees Celsius, humidity 50%, wind 11 kilometers per hour. That would be 7 miles per hour. But man, overnight, oh, it's great. It's like 70 degrees. It's showing for this week. It's just beautiful in the morning. Not bad. I mean, fall is here. I hope we don't go dry all of a sudden. I'd still like to get some rain. And this is the high point in the hurricane season. You know how many hurricanes we've had so far? 0. Doesn't matter what the model says. You know, they do these computer models, you know, a year out, and they say, oh, this year we're gonna have a, you know, more than average. They don't know. Garbage in, garbage out. I'm going to give you a tease. You tell me if this is worth bringing up, okay? Terrible. They keep calling it a tragedy. It was a murder. It was a murder. It could have been avoided easily if the guy wasn't murderous. You know, but a murder took place, my home state, and he was from southern Utah. I never lived in southern Utah. My parents moved down there, but I never lived there. And I know some things. I don't know if I should even open that Pandora's or that can of worms. I know some things. It's like, and if it goes a certain direction, it depends. Well, now hold on here. Murderous Mormons. No, it was the Mormon assassin. But I told you my views on that thing. He was just, it all goes back to him. And he's getting all this support now. He's a hardcore leftist and a terrible person. And, but I know, we'll see. Because everybody anytime you have a lone gunman, oh, no, he had help. No, see this guy, he touched his ear before the shot fired. You see this? This is a signal. What about this guy? What about that guy? They just can't accept the fact that one person can make the difference. Yeah, they can, good or bad. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because if I bring it up, it's going to haunt me. I don't want. We'll see. AD never calling. I like Bateman, great guy. His lack of watch knowledge or AC3 history limits his effectiveness. How did he end up there? That's what I don't understand. He maybe really didn't want to work, but he said, I heard him say, I need the money. I would like, I need the money. And that's all you could do? Is Archie? That's terrible. Dr. Bob, nightmare, the Beehive State. They got a lot of leftists. They got a lot of, Democrats up there too. And that's the reason I always tell them, never ever vote for a Democrat. They're deranged and dangerous. They don't know how to run anything except run it into the ground. They never run businesses or anything else. They just want to grab money. Deranged and dangerous. But I do have some inside information. Not about the shooter, but peripheral. Maybe somebody will. I don't know. I can't. Let me check something. If I start seeing a lot of conspiracy talk, then I may have to say it. I tried to go to another channel and give it to them, and I don't want my name attached to it, but I don't think anybody wants it. I mean, the Mormon Underground. Now, what are you talking about? Today? A modern Mormon Underground today? I don't think so. There's a big gay group that have left the Mormon Church, and they want to change the Mormon Church. Those I don't agree with. If you leave it, leave it. You know, why ruin it for other people? If you don't like it, leave. But they don't want to, you know. The Mormon Underground. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let me look that up. Oh, Mormon Underground most often refers to the Granite Mountain Records Vault, a large underground facility in Little Cottonwood Canyon, Utah, that houses the world's largest collection of genealogical records of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I hope they don't have me on the record book. But you know why? You know what? I'm not going to let it bother me. Let's see. Oh, be careful. Just be careful. You may get one of these nuts, go drive through the crowd. I just don't think it's wise to go in any crowd today. It's just, you become a target. They're deranged and dangerous. 80 Never Calling My Town is having a vigil for Charlie tonight at Courthouse Square. My wife and I will be attending, expecting 3,000 to 5,000 people and 5,000 to 7,000 protective devices worn on hip and ankles. I know when that car comes whizzing in, you won't have time. Sam Davidson, I don't dislike Bateman. I thought he was actually a good man, but watching from the background, I will admit, I do see people's critiques of his actions, and they are correct. I just scratch my head. How do you get onto the... Now, and he's 30 years old, so he's a younger man, okay. So I had an uncle figure that was a narcissist, and they put up a web, and it's I don't know what he has, the relationship he has with his dad, but it is attractive in some ways because they pay attention to you. You don't know. When I was younger, I didn't know what the hell narcissistic supply was. What the hell is that? And if you look up narcissistic personality disorder in any country you live in, and you just read, let's go to the New Zealand Department of Health. What do they call it down there? New Zealand Health Care System. It's publicly funded universal health care system that provides free, low-cost health care to most residents. It's primarily funded through taxes. Well, that's all it can be funded by. Where's their website? New Zealand International Healthcare System profiles. Let's see, New Zealand Healthcare System website. Ministry of Health, New Zealand. Okay. .gov. All right, let's put in here NPD. Sorry, no results. I can never spell narcissist. Okay, let's put in narcissistic personality disorder. Sorry, no results for narcissistic personality disorder. Well, that's crazy. A little backward there in New Zealand, aren't they? Well, they don't know about that. Australia Government Department of Health. Trusted health advice, Health Direct. Now this is an Australia website, Health Direct. Let's search it. Here we go. Narcissistic personality disorder. Read more. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition where a person believes they are better than everyone else. Narcissistic personality disorder affects around 1 to 6 people out of 100. Symptoms include always wanting attention, expressing entitlement, and struggling with criticism. What are the symptoms? People with NPD have an exaggerated sense of their own importance. Symptoms include feeling special or feeling like they are better than anyone else. Fantasizing about power, beauty, success, intelligence, the perfect watch, the most expensive car, the most beautiful house. I threw that in there. Exaggerating achievements and abilities. I run my own business. Seeking attention and admiration from others, believing that they're entitled to special treatment, believing that others are envious of them, lacking empathy and taking advantage of other people. Okay, I've said it till I'm blue in the face. I'm done with that. Bateman. AD never calling hello, all people suckers or get suckered by prison yard tactics. Mark T. Bateman is squandering his prime earning years for $30 per. No, he's getting. If you just got here, Mark, he's getting. Hang on. He's getting 15 Aussie dollars an hour. The minimum wage is $24.95. $25 an hour. Aussie dollars. So, well, I don't know if he even has a plan. He just landed there. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. And if he needs the money, he's going to get a Submariner and leave? That makes no sense. Rick Foss from Norway. Hey, Patrick. Hi, Lex. Oh, I don't know if that would happen. Mark T. Prediction: Bateman will rejoin AC3 show to both detriment. I don't think he will. I mean, Archie just was like, he had to play boss man. Well, he's paying him, but again, he did it publicly. That's who he is. He had to berate him publicly, devalue him publicly to feel good about himself. Pavel, always fun to see the hypocrisy of the Uncle Curly on full display when he pretends to offer earnest advice to the man-child to advance his own agenda. Sadly, it really works on most of these rubes. And again, this is nothing new. Howard Stern made a fortune on the whack pack. And that's what it is. They're just looking for people they can exploit. Well, you know, whatever their thing is. But it's nothing new. Grandmaster Chime 15 Doxy hollers. Well, you should get paid, right? Is anybody getting paid over there? Or he just allows you to put up your PayPal banner? You saw the super chats. I mean, his take home was like in the $4,000 something dollars. I do not think Bateman will get his fix on Nikki's channel. You know, there's too many players, right? It's a panel. Too many players. It's close. We're getting close, Rick Foss. It's all over. Is it all over for the big Aussie? Crucial, well, he's selling everything. This year or sometimes it's the big divorce. When the divorce happens, I think that will be the thing. And of course, he's always got his dad. So he's going to go overseas. Well, he says for a couple months. I think it's going to be permanent. If he can do it. If he can succeed at anything. AD greets Rick Foss. Rick Foss, show of thumbs, I guess. Pavel Bateman. Bateman fist fight in with the other failure to launchers. No, excuse me. Bateman fits right in with the other failure to launchers. Well, OC knows about that.
There are winners and there are losers. That's what it's about, fuckers.
No, I think Curly's done with Archie. No, he's not going. There's nothing in it for him. His channel gets better views, more views than Archie. I think. He's got the franchise club and he's got the sit down room or sit down something. He's not going to do that. Have you ever seen Curly crawl back to anybody? That's not going to happen. Dr. Bob Nightmare, if Curly crawls back to the Walrus, will Curly have to play nice with Lexi? No, he's not going to do that. He paid his way in, got in there, did his thing, and now he's got his own channel. I saw him put up my graph there, chart, and I think you gave it to him or something. You were involved some way, Mark, which is perfectly fine. Of course, he's got to play it down. He doesn't want to. He didn't want you to know what he's making, what he's pulling in. Watch Nicholas said his revenue on Playboard is inflated. That's fake news. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it's there. They have an algorithm that goes and grabs it. He's probably making more than that. Yeah, Meech is here. I haven't linked to anybody's information. AD never calling. I agree with OC on that one thing. What, there's winners and losers? I put up an interesting thing on my channel post. It's like, this guy's pretty good. Let's see. If you go to Docs Report, view your channel. There's the home, live, and posts. Go to posts. It's how many Americans really have $1 million or more? It's pretty good. It's, 10 minutes? He breaks it down. He's an accountant. I thought it was interesting. What? OC still around? Yeah. He came back. He got his channel. I think he got a letter of apology from YouTube. Oh, I never listen to that stuff. Well, at least we won't have to hear about the No Time to Die Omega for a while. Oh, I thought you somehow reminded him of it, or then he must have pulled it up. Mark T, I didn't send to watch Nicholas, just a spectator. Okay. Big Aussie dollars. Yeah, 15 Aussie dollars an hour. And the minimum wage and this is for Bateman, the minimum wage is $24.95. Mark says, would never do you wrong, Docs, baby. 80 never calling. What do you think, Dr. Bob? Oh, I guess I got to do an hour here. Well, let's give Carrie another chance. Here she is. Turn it down. Now this volume should be just right, I hope.
And obviously, I'm concerned about the crossover from that white racist sector I had been in.
That's us, I guess. We're the white racist sector.
This white man had came over and like invited me to this other sector. And mind you, old boy had been popping in and out on my panel for a minute. Who knows how long he been listening to me.
That must be Uzi. Carrie,
Like, yeah, by the way, like I'm a communist or whatever, for the record.
I'm a communist or whatever. See, she doesn't even know what she is. But she keeps talking. This girl can talk.
Like my experiences over in that racist sector, that white racist sector I had been in.
Oh, terrible. Those damn white people. Mighty whitey. Well, Plastic was that's exactly what Plastic was advising you to do. Get your own channel. I advise everybody to get a channel if you can do a channel. Bateman will start his own channel and steal the leads. They can listen to him for free on Watch Nicholas. Rick Foss, send a super chat now or just upvote. Oh, well, thank you. No super. I'm not here to take money from anyone or accept money from anyone. Wait. Nick makes money? Yeah, from you. You keep sending him money. His parents give him a house, gives him an allowance. He's trust funded. He's got a trust fund coming in, millions of dollars, and you're sending him money to buy weed and alcohol. Dr. Bob, Carrie has big, angry gums. Rick Foss reminds everyone he's a Norwegian. I'm very white and guilty. No, first of all, Mark T. Docs, Dr. Bob needs some fatherly career motivation from you. He's dragging his feet. How old is he? And then you got to ask yourself, is he coachable? And some guys are not coachable. That's the way they want it, and that's the way they get it. Ooh, really? Pavel, Nikki turned on Carrie in an instant when she started calling out his unearned lifestyle. Well, in karma, maybe he did earn it. He was born into it. There are no accidents. And I think it was a punishment. Look at it. Would you trade places with him? Well, yeah, I want them. No. I'm not asking that. Would you trade places with him? And be just like him, his demons, everything. No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. He'll never know if he can stand on his own 2 feet. He'll never know if he could have made it without being born into it. He'll never know. It's nicer thinking, after you make the money that you did it, and then you realize it's just money, but you did it, right? No. Don't do that. Don't start that. No. PayPal Lex now. No. I pay, let's see, JBJB, Pavel, I pay in corn dividends, not real money. Personal. Playboard isn't personal financial information. You want? I'll tell you what. My wash is still going. Let me Strather Martin principle. Yeah. Some man you just can't reach. Let's go to Playboard right now. I can do it right now. Maybe Meech wants to know. So I can do that. Let me close a few tabs. And we'll go to Playboard. Well, let's just do one. Well, I got to do Archie and watch Nicholas because Archie said he had a terrible 3 days. I want to see. There he is. Watch Nicholas on a beach ball. The H stream, that's not the one. So let's click on that one. Super chat. Let me get a pen. Write down what he made for the. Wow. Wow. I'm the monthly. He had a good month. He had a very good month. And I got to close one eye because I got a cataract. I gotta call the doctor. If I have to go in this year, I'll go in. My watch just stopped. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna get it sorted, and I'll be right back with Playboard. All right. All right. Let's see, did you behave yourself? Let's see. Rock Foz. It's like them falling rock stars. It's hard to realize it's all over. Speaking, David Lee Roth was giving a concert, 71 years old. I mean, and he was doing the song "Jump," I think, but he's not jumping. He still got it, but oh man. ER is like a battered wife. Gave $200 to AC. Oh, she came on as the black butterfly, right? Gave $200 to AC after he insulted her. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't explain it. Grandmaster Chime tickers come back. Misha Nikki bond over shoe purchases. Oh, really? Is he another trust funded kid? Mish, are you a trust fund kid? We got two. Two's enough, isn't it? Nikki and Timmy. Mish and Nikki bond over shoe purchases and inherited wealth. That I tell you, that can be a curse. Inherited wealth, curse. It makes me feel like dancing. Rick Foss. The soundtrack almost makes me feel like I wanted something techie, and I kind of like the tune. Oh God, Dr. Bob's ER and T-Dubs could be the Archieverse power couple. No, that ER is the dream girl of Archie. He can add anything he wants. She's an heiress. He'd have access to all that wealth. Oh, he would love that. Young Mish says, Pavel, keep it down. I don't want doxing me and trying to expose my wealth. Mark T, poverty and wealth? Emotional poverty, maybe. I don't know. What do you mean, poverty and wealth? T-Dubs is the best. Oh, I heard, what did he get? Somebody gave him a watch, and he said, hey, it's slow. Well, give him a quartz. Pavel, T-Dubs is the best, promptly complaining about the timekeeping of his new gift. Dr. Bob Nightmare, yin yang, yin yang, yes. Too many Aussies as it is, says Mark T. This is third? People are giving him watches? Well, you should be grateful, T-Dubs. Is this T-Dubs' third gifted watch? Mark T, is T-Dubs on welfare? Or I don't know, he's probably on something. No, I had to hang my wash up. I don't like using the dryer. It shrinks the clothes. I do the bedding in the dryer, but most of it, I'm home all weekend. I just hang it up, let it dry out. Doc's taking a toilet break. They often do that at the standby. Okay. Now this is a great lead-in to do something I didn't want to do. Speaking of toilet breaks, okay? Now, when you come to live in the villages, you have certain decisions you have to make. There's such a thing as personal cleaning cloths. Some are flushable and some are not. So what I do, I've tried them all, and here's the procedure, because I'm always talking about pushing the water, defecation, and you got to do the proper hygiene. You always wet the toilet. First you start with toilet paper. You always wet the toilet paper from the faucet. But thank God I got long arms and I can reach it. And you never wipe. You press. Press and hold. And it'll go onto the toilet paper. So you do that several times. Then you go to the personal cleaning cloth. Now you got this one, the Cottonelle. It's a little difficult because once you open it, it's flushable, so it breaks apart very fast in your hand. I mean, it's not my preferred. Now, they all work. But the first thing you got to know is it flushable or not flushable? And then there is the Amazon brand, flushable wipes, but I never flush them. I have a can next to the toilet with a plastic lined, and I put them there. So I never flush. I don't want it in the sewer system. I don't want it blocking anything. So even if they're flushable, I don't flush them. However, before you use the wipes, you got to flush the toilet. Because if you accidentally put in a non-flushable, you got to get it out of there. You don't want to clog up things. So that's the procedure. Toilet paper first. I told you that. Wet the paper, press, and then flush. Then you finish with the wipes. Now, they'll all work. And then there's this thing, the dude wipes. These are huge. These, I don't know. I don't know what they're wiping with these things. These are gigantic. These belong in the garage. I don't know. I mean, you got to have a real problem if you're using these. I've used them all. I get different ones. I even tried the Walmart brand, which is, it's okay. Now I'm going to give you the Docs Report preferred number 1, Fit Right. These are great. Aloe, they're scented. They're not flushable, but they come out easy like tissues, and they're great. And this is my recommendation for personal cleaning cloths. Now, this is the Villages. There's some things you got to learn. So I'm in Wawa this morning, and I thought, I'm going to do a special order on my burrito. And it was busy. And they gave me the wrong one. They gave me the right number, and I bit into it because I had this smoked bacon and scrambled eggs and the first thing that comes out, I got this like piece of spinach or a big green leaf. I don't eat anything green in the morning. And I don't know what it was. It was okay. I mean, I took a bite out of it. I just won't finish it. So somebody got my order. And so I went in there and I just told them, I says, I know you were busy. And she goes, well, you want me to make it? No, I'm just letting you know. I mean, I bit into it. I just finished it. But whatever the conveyor belt thing, you got 3 people in the kitchen, right? And so they look at, first of all, when they put the order in, they know if you pay or not. So they'll call your number and say, after you pay. 803, after you pay, So my number was, I think, 803. And so, or whatever it was, I got it. It matched. I took it out there and bit into it, and I don't know what the hell I had. But she's sorry, and I'm just, so you got to be careful. So next time when it's busy, I'm just going to wait till a bunch of people leave, and then I'll order. And these firemen were in there, but they're not firemen. Guess what they got on their backs? Stroke team. Stroke team. I never heard of that. The stroke team. So I the guy was up front waiting for his order, and he was just kind of looking at his phone. I said, can I ask you a question? Are you part of the fire department? He goes, well, no, but we go out with them. Oh. So in case they need, how would you know if you needed a stroke team at when you go to somebody's house? And then I said, are you county? And he goes, no, we're regional. So it may be a private company. How can you be regional? How do you pay for it? I don't know if it's maybe just a special team that goes out. Welcome to the Villages, ladies and gentlemen. Floodland, this trance music is not spiritually centered. No, it depends who you are, what centers you. The clapper. Yeah, I wanted to make sure you were still. I had to wake you up. It's Whiskey Go-Go in Florida. Is it? I don't think so. Let me look at I don't think so. Yeah, I'm going to get back to the PayPal. I'm going to get it. I'm going to show you Watch Nichols had a very good month. Okay. And Mish wants to know. Where's my calendar? Let's see. No, it's not Whiskey a Go-Go. However, I am going to have some brandy tonight or a cognac. He looks like he hasn't missed any meals. Floodland, how does Dubsy feed himself? Well, he must be on something, on some kind of retirement, something. Oh, look who's here, cult member himself, Just tuned in. Just tuned in, can't stay for the show, but have voted. Well, thank you. I'm just testing my software, but thank you. Little Dave says, howdy, Dave's here, or he's here. Too much information. Well, it's information you should know. It's good for you. I'm telling you, I don't want to leave the house with an itchy ass, okay? And it's great. And I'm just giving you little pointers. GD Weaves, Rick Foss, Asswipes talk in a relaxing format. They're not called that. They're called personal cleaning cloths. But again, they all work. But the flushable ones kind of fall apart, and I don't flush them anyway. You keep bringing me back to this, so this is the one you want. And you can order these on Amazon, but they're like, these are great. Fit right, aloe scented, they're great to finish up. Beautiful. Galaxy Diner recommended. If you're seniors, I guess, are into it. Bidet is the way. I don't want to pay for that, the bidet, to have one put in. I wonder what that would cost. Dude wipes, these things are huge. You don't need all of that. Big Meech wipes side to side. Never wipe. You dab, you press. You never wipe. Flat and Mark T. It's the 21st century. Yeah, but you're always going to have that elementary canal and you're going to be defecating. Doesn't matter what century it is. Unless you want to be a biologic, like those, excrete through their skin. Oh, ow! Little Dave. Dude wipes with witch hazel. Pucker that. No. They should write flush me. There's flushable and non-flushable. You got to be careful. Well, newspaper. I guess you're in a pinch. Wipe the Sears catalog like Mish. Hey man, you guys are really into it. Just use a cup, man, says Dr. Bob. Like Northern Korea. Oh, it's tough. They eat bark off of trees. Hey, Carrie, Kami Carrie. Guess what they eat up in North Korea? Some villagers actually eat the bark off of trees. They're so hungry. Scatological, says Mark T. I haven't seen those. Floodland. Huggy Natural Care Wipes are great too. You've tried them. Okay. You've manned up to it. Very good. Golf session over? No, I had to hang my wash. Bidet kits for less. Yeah, but you don't want to buy that stuff. The guy who put my shower head in, he says this looks like one of those Amazon jobs. It doesn't hold up. Amazon sells bidet kits for less than $75. Self-install. I'm not self-installing anything. Okay. Marker. Okay, let me get this done. I want to give you the numbers here. So I got his 30-day input. Watch Nicholas. Let's take a screenshot of this. Oh, hang on. I got to get it just right. Okay, waiting. Delete that. Okay, let's take a screenshot. Now the money's pissing off Archie really a lot. Yeah. Watch Nicholas. Got him. Now we're going to go to the 9-year-old. Where's the 9-year-old? Live stream. He's grossed $649,894. Can you imagine that? $100,000 in so many years, and it's all gone. All gone. Let's look at his monthly. Where's his monthly? Hang on, Super Chat. Where's his monthly? Ooh. 9-year-old. Okay, now, Watch Nicholas says this is inflated, but this is what they track it, And since we're here, I just will do Timmy. Now, if Timmy's not receiving PayPal, he's really hurting. And I think that there's some kind of news about him, and only unless they were joking, said he's going to try to get a job. I don't know if that's true. One more, Tim Wright. Tim Wright and friends, Timmy Tin Cup. Let's look at his monthly. Oh, click on Super Chat. Monthly. Well, he's in third place for the monthly. Public record, public information. And we'll put Timmy here. Wait a second. What have I done? No, that's AC. That's a 9-year-old. This is Timmy. All right, now let's go to my spreadsheet because you want the 30-day net, right? YouTuber, watch Nicholas YouTube Empire. Put in the gross. The 9-year-old. And Timmy, Tin Cup, Panhandling, Trust Funded, Marxist Airport Lounge, Scrounger. What they don't want you to see. All right, I think we got it. So let me put that in here, 30-day. All right. Back to StreamYard. Marker. No, he couldn't have. There's no way. AC3 could have been an everyday million now. He could have been somebody disciplined. He's not. Not who he is. Rick Foss' job must be a shtick from Timmy. They will never get real jobs. Why should they? Because they need the money. If you need money, you seek employment. Don't complain to me about YouTube, how it's fallen off like the 9-year-old does. Then seek employment. All right, here we go, media. We're going to add files. We're going to go first with Watch Nicholas. Usually I size them up, but I'm not going to make you stay that long. 9-year-old. And we got Timmy. And we're going to give you the 30-day also. All right. Here we go. Let's start with Watch Nicholas. Oh, get rid of that thing. All right. Watch Nicholas from August 21st to September 19th, which would be today. Today's revenue, $158. I think, did he win the week? He may have won the week. Yesterday, revenue, $569. Last 7 days, $2,353. All right, now let's go to the 9-year-old. Uh-oh. $24 today? That's nothing. Yesterday, $281. 200 of that is ER. Last 7 days, $809. What a watch Nicholas, 2,353. 9-year-old, $809. What about Timmy? $4 today. Yesterday, 19. $631 for the 7 days. Down. He may have to go to work. There may be some truth to that. Here we go. Brace yourselves. 30 days. The Watch Nicholas YouTube empire grossed $7,850 to add to his inheritance. He can get the pool clean now. He takes home $5,495. How much of that are you getting, Eddie? Nothing. 9-year-old cult leader, the Beast of Brisbane, $3,718. He take home $2,602. He needs more than that. Timmy, Tin Cup Panhandling, trust funded Marxist Airport Lounge Scrounger, 30-day gross, $25.98, but he's got a high maintenance lifestyle. Taking home $1,818. That's not going to cut it. And there you go, Playboard on a Friday afternoon as I do my wash. Comments. Bruce Boozer. I like to call him Boozer. Well, I haven't played around with it yet. Boozer, I don't like the aesthetics of the iOS 26 on the phone. Too gray bubbly. Why are things transparent? Why so many rounded? I don't know. I try not to. As long as I can get to my, let's go to the market. Let's go to the market. Yeah, even on the top, and then on the desktop, they have the widgets now on the left side, which they're not activated. You when you bring up a screen, it goes over them. So I just gonna have to. You have to adapt. You have to adapt. What's the market doing? Oh my God, it's up 1.5%, 1.47. No, zero. I'm sorry, 0.43%. S&P 500, still great. I mean, holy shit. Nicky is a great capitalist. Well, he is innovative, and he puts in the hours. What has Archie innovated? Anything? Anything. This is Watch Talk. Just get somebody up there to pull up Chrono 24 and talk watches. But, and Timmy has done things differently. He's fixed it up, but Archie doesn't know how to improve something. They complain and they ask for loyalty, but why should you have to be loyal? You're either presenting a product, a brand. They should do some experience. He's in great shape. Making the money. There you go, 1 hour, 31 minutes. I think maybe we should end it, because I don't really have anything.
And obviously, I'm concerned about the crossover from that white racist sector I had been in. This white man had came over and invited me to this other sector. And mind you, old boy had been popping in and out on my panel for a minute. Who knows how long he'd been listening to me. Yeah, by the way, I'm a communist or whatever, for the record.
Whatever. I'm a whatever.
My experiences over in that racist sector. that white racist sector I had been in.
And don't forget, the recommended personal cleaning cloth is Fit Right Aloe Scented, non-flushable. Rick Foss Lennon. A good day to my binary and non-binary friends. Well, today, the law of the land today is there's no such thing. Thank you.